Okay, this is a video about fixing your Delta shower faucet. Mine had a leak and I fixed it myself and saved $200 on a plumber bill. I do audio for television for a living. I do obviously 3D animation. I just learned how to do this myself and I fixed it. And so I have to explain how to do it for everyone else. I'm not a professional handyman by any means, but I'm going to try to explain it this way to you. So anyway, this is a very old unit. Like our house is 25 years old. Okay. And this is what ours looks like. This one up here is the new one. Okay. This is their new version, but I still think the fix is the same. I've seen a video where a guy said it's the same thing where the way we fix it here and here is the same. So anyway, you can see the first thing I'm going to tell you is to shut the water off for your whole house. Okay. Number two, put a towel over the drain so nothing goes down the drain and you're not screwed. Okay. Okay. Number three, I took out the screws because I didn't know what I was doing. You need to take these out to take this off to get to here, but that's not the case. Okay. So you don't have to take off this plate here and unscrew it. But what you're going to start with, you can see under the handle here, there's a little set screw right here. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a little hex wrench and it's 6-sided, and underneath the handle is a little 6-sided screw. And you're going to put the hex wrench into the screw. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you're going to just unscrew it. This is the part I don't want you to lose if it goes down the drain. That's why I said put the towel down. You don't really have to take this out all the way, just enough to release it. So the next thing you can do is you can just pull the handle right off. Okay. Then you got the little collar right here. So that I just pulled off by hand. All right. Now we got this situation. This little rubber thing right here, I think, is what holds on the collar. Don't have to touch that. The next thing, get some pliers and pull this pin right here. And this is all going to just slide out. It's not a big deal. Okay. This is kind of what controls the hot and cold and also the volume of water. Now, inside here, you're going to see the springs and the rubber washers. Okay. Notice how they go in and go out. The big side is in the back and the skinny side is in the front. And you just put the rubber gasket right on top of the spring and you push it back in. Now, to get it out, you're going to need a screwdriver like this. You can get them anywhere. They're very, very cheap. This one's $1.19. Also, you're going to need the replacement parts. And this is like $3.50. And I got the Danco, because it's a Delta and Peerless, and it replaces the original equipment manufacturer, but it's the same exact part, and it worked for me. Okay. Now, if you get that little tiny screwdriver and you can put it in and you can help like just wiggle these two out, the spring and the rubber washer. I just use my finger and I kind of just pushed down and the rubber thing came out and the spring came out. Also, other things that you don't want to get going down the drain. But anyway, I just had my left hand on the bottom and then my right hand was, pulling these out, and it just came right out. Okay. Now, when you put these back together, everything goes back in the same order. So you're going to just put the rubber thing on top and you just push it in with your hand and it'll stay there. It won't fall out. And you do both of these. Okay. Now you're going to have to put this thing back together. So this little ball here, it's got 4 holes on the back. All right. And then over here, it's got this little groove. Okay. It's got a groove here and there's a little pin right here. So what you got to do is you got to make this slot go on the pin first. And then this thing has a little tab right here. And this thing has a little groove. Okay. So when you put the pin in first, on the right side, it's going to go in, and then this little thing is going to slide right in. When you move this around, if you do this right, this will move left, right, and up and down very smoothly. And those little rubber gasket guys with the springs that we just put on, they're going to get pushed back, and that's going to stop the leaky faucet head in the shower, okay? Do everything in reverse order. Put the collar back on. Put the handle back on. And you take your little Allen hex. I keep saying Allen, it's a hex. And you just screw it to the right, and then you're done. Okay? So that will save you $200. I hope this version of an explanation is easier to understand than some of the, handyman guys that are doing these videos. And I don't know, I do television, so I like to have things explained in a way that you cannot get it wrong. And a lot of people, they make their YouTube videos and the lighting is bad and the explanation's bad. And so anyway, I'm not ragging on anybody, but I'm just trying to, present a good situation here. So anyway, I hope this helps you and you're successful in fixing your own little leak. You don't have to pay a plumber $175 or $200. I live in Central Florida, and that's what they wanted. It was crazy. Like, you can do this in 5 seconds if you know how. So on this version, I'm giving you everything that I've learned, everything that I know. You should have success with it. Thank you very much, and good luck to you.